because this is where, well, I think this is what everybody's waiting on, and I'm gonna tell it. So anyways, I'm at home. I was not at work. I think it was a Friday. I get a message from the DJ. He's like, somebody up here looking for you. I'm like, who? He sent me a picture in his future.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a popular Atlanta socialite dancer that is literally calling out Future and has gotten Future crashing out on the internet. So what's going on? There's this popular ATL dancer, influencer, socialite that is telling a story of her life. That she's telling how her life plays out, and now she's in this part where she's telling a story of how she met the rapper, the rapper Future. And how she met him, how they started dating, and how Future was literally trying to play in her face. She really went on into details to really break down her relationship with Future, how toxic it was, and how Future was everybody's man, but Future does not want her to be everybody's woman. Like, she went on to really tell the story. But this entire story she's giving has gotten a lot of people talking, which is why we are telling the story. Okay, this is why we're making this video, because our story has gotten a lot of people talking, because the Future, the Mr. Unbothered, is so bothered now that Future is literally crashing out, which we're going to get on to that part of Future responding and crashing out to her. But anyway, guys, she's calling all, like, exposing all Future's OT and this part of Leo series that she's doing, where she's telling her own life story. But anyway, guys, let me know. Like, I know, like, when I saw the story initially, I was like, this lady looks familiar. And guess what? Yes, if you're looking at it and you're like, she looks familiar, she's the same girl that released the video of Davido begging and crying for her. The same dancer. Anyway, guys, let's go hear our story and then we'll come back and talk more.
Part 6 of my lore. So at this point, I'm just making my money, okay? Henny knows I'm a new dancer. He pretty much goes over all the rules with me. And to be honest, me being in multiple bags wasn't the problem. He was like, hate on you, but at the end of the day, if you got wristbands at the end of the night, I don't care about none of that shit. I'm like, okay, cool. So I start dancing, really, getting in my body, getting in my bag, okay, till one night when it all changed. And this is about to open a little bit of Pandora's box, but we're not gonna say too much of it, okay? Actually, let's get into it. So I'm at home, okay? I had to close my drawer, be a little dramatic, because this is where, well, I think this is what everybody's waiting on, and I'm gonna tell it. So anyways, I'm at home. I was not at work. I think it was a Friday. I get a message from the DJ. He's like, somebody up here looking for you. I'm like, who? He sent me a picture in his future. And so I'm like, what? I was like, oh, tell him I'll be at work tomorrow. I'm like, wait, what? Like, ain't no way. Like, what? So I have been making money. I had been popping it. But it was like I was new to the city. I was brand new to the city, okay? So I'm like, okay, I go to work the next day. Who comes in there? He comes in there. But he didn't just come in there on some, like, chill, like, oh, talk to my security. No. I'm coming out. I got on my green outfit with my green light up heels. Like, they was white, but, like, you could change the colors on them. I was so corny, y'all. And he came in and pretty much he had ordered like, I think like 20,000, and then he gave me some money and we just sat there and drank and talked. So it was Pluto, me, Henny. Okay. We sitting there, me and him talking, he getting to know me, He like, I got some more bread for you. Like, come see me. This chick, whatever. He had already given me some money. He was like, come get some more money. So I was like, I'm gonna come get all that bread. So I went, I got changed, and I went and I met him at the studio. I did. And when I got to the studio, he was working, like actually working, making music, like literally working for real. And I didn't understand this because I just got done working. I'm tired. So he had opened up his little back room, because he has like this little back room in his studio. And he was like, you can sleep in here. Nigga, when are we leaving? But he was like, I'm just going to be here like another hour. Like, you good, whatever. I know you tired. Okay, cool. So I go lay down. So probably about 3 hours later, we're talking 8 a.m. He comes, he wakes me up. He's like, come on. I'm like, okay. And we end up going to his house. Do I need to insert the pictures? Because I will. Don't ever play with me. But anyways, we end up going to his house. And yeah. So anyways, that ended up happening. And I stayed with him probably like that week. And then he was like, I gotta go out of town. Here's some more money. And then he was like, take my car. This big ass Escalade. He was like, take my car. I was like, okay, cool. Me now knowing that was like a control mechanism to know where the fuck I was at. So I ended up going back home, and he kept really, really good communication. And this is the first, rapper I had ever dated ever in my life. And so I was like, am I in a relationship? Like, what's going on? I was a green bean. I was green, y'all. I was green, but I was in love. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great. This is my life. This is everything. Like, yeah, this is my man, right? No. So everything was good or whatever. And then he had ended up inviting me to a Christmas party. Okay. Mind you, my little sister was in town. My little sister Samara, she moved into Atlanta with me to help me with Prince, right? Whenever I was working. So Samara moves into town or whatever, and I'm just working, doing what I need to do, but I had him kind of supplementing a little bit as well, So this is when I found out that he was not my man. He was everybody's man. He'd invited me to a Christmas party, okay? He invited me and Prince. Prince called him Uncle Pluto, whatever. It was great. But when I went to the Christmas party, he was with Dez. And if you ever see this girl, you can corroborate my story, but you don't have to. Anyways, I'm in the Christmas party or whatever, and he comes in, and him and Dez are wearing these matching blue jackets. What the are you doing? Because when I had asked about it, he was just like, it ain't nothing like that at first. Okay. It was put off to me as if it was just like an industry type of situation. So for me, I was just like, okay, whatever. Let me play my role. Like, okay, cool. So, Prince is sitting around having a great time with all the kids. He has a son named Prince. My Prince and his Prince, they were having fun. People had got it confused, though, okay? People started thinking that I was his baby mama because my son's name is Prince. But he has a whole nother baby mama with a son named Prince. You get what I'm saying? So in Atlanta, this ended up being a huge thing at one point, okay? But it was just people was confused because they should have been minding their business, okay? So for me, I'm just around. Like, I'm still spending time with him. We're still hanging out, and everything was going okay. I just didn't understand what was going on because, like I said, I was new, and you have somebody who, like, love bombs you into thinking, like, oh, this is just for this is just for this type of relationship. Like, it wasn't anything serious, right? So then I got a little bold with it. I started tweaking on his ass, okay? Tweaking real bad. Like, who was you playing with, okay? And this was kind of the beginning of me going from nice, gorgeous doll to evil bitch, gorgeous doll, because who are you playing with? So with me, like, he had knew how I felt, and he pretty much told me, like, oh, that it's nothing, like, okay. And mind you, I'm at this Christmas party, all his friends, all his family, mama there, everybody there, and, we're just, bonding, like, it was like I had my sisters and my friends there. He had his friends and his family there, but he walked in matching blue jackets with Dez. So I was confused. Because did you just embarrass me in front of my sister? So at this point, right, we're still dealing with each other. And when I say dealing with each other, it's pretty much like he calls, when he calls, I go to work and do what I do. But let me tell you how much work changed. So because he publicly came into my job and was talking to me in my face, all of that, I started having people come in throwing bad max, okay? I don't know if the word just had spread it throughout Atlanta or what it was, but it was like a situation where I was just like, and it's like to the point where I started being in all the little promo videos for Allure. I'm popping it. If you ain't got 10,000, don't come in here unless you got a rack or more. I'm popping it, yo. I will find the video if I need to. But anyways, so at this point, work is great. I'm making so much money, but it wasn't just because of the fact that I was a pretty girl and I was good at talking. It was because men were trying to come after me because of how publicly he did, if that makes sense. So then one day, one of the girls that I danced with, she was like, gorgeous, they got you on this blog. I'm like, what blog? I didn't know nothing about no Atlanta blogs, y'all. I'm brand new. I'm a green bean. Okay? I'll go on this blog, it's called Your Faves or whatever. And this other blog called IG Model Tea Room, they posted that me and him was talking. Oh, Future just went into the club and he's talking to a girl named Gorgeous Dog. Everybody saw it, blah, 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 blah. Me, I'm like, how? So the world knowing about me and him ever having any dealings together wasn't ever publicly told by me, okay? Because it was like, I was new to the situation. I didn't know shit, but blogs started posting shit, and me being green, not being used to shit like that, what am I doing? Oh, I'm popping it. This is like my 3 Instagrams ago, okay, yo? So I'm popping it like, y'all bitches don't know nothing. I'm going off. Anyways, this is the thing, right? I done gave y'all a real big part of my lore. I think we should take a break. I think I'm going to need a day break because I think we need to see how this is going to go. And then I'll finish tomorrow. Bye, y'all. So now part 7 of my lore. In part 6, I told y'all when toxic entered my life, okay? I was green. I was innocent. I was just, oh, I'm stripping to make some money. No, it went full-fledged so fast, okay? So fast for me. And it was like I couldn't keep up. Your girl could not keep up, yo. I had so much money coming in that I couldn't keep up with the damn money, okay? I literally had found out, it was my first time finding out you could only deposit under $10,000 a day at the bank because it got that bad. I was backed up, y'all, and it was a great problem to have. But with that came other shit, okay? And that's when I kind of want to say that I started to turn into the not so best version of myself, okay? So my birthday's coming up, okay? My birthday's coming up. I had a hosting at 11:45. I had a hosting, like a party at Allure I was going to have. And, of course, I invited Pluto because come to my birthday, okay? So at this point, I done got dressed. I got my little Dolce & Gabbana 2-piece fit. All the little fake hoes that used to like me done pulled out, showed up for me. Okay, cool, whatever. I go to 11:45, and it was already understood between me and the owner that all the bottles were going to be covered. Everything was going to be covered because he knew that I was bringing in. Okay, cool. Nobody else knew this. Nobody else knew this, okay? Me, so lit on my birthday. We started at Cheetah, okay? Started at Cheetah. I had a section at Cheetah, had dinner at Cheetah, did all of that, okay? Then I went to 11:45. By the time I got to 11:45, I was drunk, okay? I cannot explain to y'all how drunk I was. Shouldn't have been that drunk. Who was letting me drink that much? Everybody. Everybody was like, yeah, it's your birthday, it's your birthday, it's your birthday. So here comes Pluto. Pluto pulls up to my birthday, okay? Me, I'm so drunk, y'all. I can't stand in the section. He thought we was going to go to Allure after. I didn't make it to Allure. I passed out in a Sprinter. He still went to Allure. Did that make me mad? Did he spend any money? I was told no, so we good. Because that's what he thought the plan was. So I didn't trip out that bad, okay? Next morning I wake up. He like, where the fuck did you go? I saw you was lit, and then I looked up and you was gone. I'm like, yeah, I was lit. I was drunk, whatever. So he was like, okay, we'll pull up on me later today. But he was also mad at me because when I found out that him and, I'm not going to keep saying her name because I feel like that's weird. When I found out that him and, y'all know what I'm talking about, was more than just an industry relationship, I started doing my own thing because I don't know what the you think this is, but it ain't that, okay? So I started doing my own thing. So, yeah, like, I was talking to him, but I had my own situation, too, because you got a situation, and I'm not about to just sit around and wait for you. What do I look like? I'm not one of them. Listen, I'm not a yes man. I cannot sit there and just let anything happen up under my nose. Like, even though I was still a little green, at the end of the day, you stepping out on me, okay, cool. So I'm going to move on, okay? And so I thought. So he was like, pull up on me, whatever, whatever. The next day, I'm like, okay, cool. I pull up on him, and he gave me my first AP, right? Okay, cool, whatever. It was ghetto. I pulled up to the studio. He was like, happy birthday, gave me my watch. I put it on, sat there with him for like an hour, and then I got on. It went back to who I was dating at the time, because it was like, I was one of the first girls I think that he ever dealt with that just said, you're not gonna keep playing with me, okay? And that's what it is to this day. This is how it goes. We beef a lot, okay? Right now we're on bad terms, okay? And I wish he would call my phone, especially when I'm getting bold like this, because I'm really playing in his face right now. And I love that for me. So anyways, birthday comes up, gives my first AP. Okay, cool. He then ends up finding out that I'm dealing with somebody else. Okay, cool. And then he drops that little bit, watch it cost nothing. Because he pretty much was trying to shit on me and be like, yeah, I gave you a watch, but that don't mean shit. And so I was like, you making songs about me? Imagine me, a dancer in Atlanta, going to work. Everybody's blasting his new album, whatever. And they play that little bit, watch it cost nothing. And I'm wearing this AP on my watch, like, on my wrist, like, you want to play? Hey, I went on a rampage, okay? I went on a rampage. I was outside. So outside. Outside was me. I was outside, okay? I'm Gorgeous Doll outside. Outside Gorgeous Doll, that's a cold bitch, okay? She do not play. She gets down, okay? So, me feeling all these shots. I'm getting shots thrown at me left and right. And it's like, in Atlanta, everybody loves that man. So that song played 24/7. And there was a couple other songs, but we ain't gonna get into it. That was the one that touched me the most. Because imagine me, like I said, sitting at work and this song come on. Talking to me. Okay, cool. Let's get to it. Let's get it. So, like I said, I started getting outside or whatever. And I started wearing a watch. Every time the song plays, popping it, okay? Because play with me, you're mad, okay? Long story short is he was mad just because I wasn't conforming. I don't conform like the rest of the bitches. I just don't. At the end of the day, you played with me, so let's play this game. Let's Game Boy, yeah, let's play. So I started doing like all types of shit, y'all. I was doing all types of shit. We're not gonna get into it. But I was tweaking, okay? Tweaking in Atlanta. And at the end of the day, not only did I just get that watch, but I got my car too. A lot of people have a misconception about that, but I don't really care to clear shit up. You saw it, okay? But I had my own bread, okay? This was probably around the time that I had saved up my first like 100,000 of my own money. Me working, saved it, okay? Saved it. I was not trying to keep up with nobody. Saving it, okay? And that's the thing that bitches get misconstrued about me. Everything come from a man. Baby, I am my own man, okay? I got my own bread, okay? One thing is that when I started dancing, I was so scared of going broke that I saved every dollar, okay? Every dollar. But anyways, besides the point. So, yeah, birthday came and gone. Okay, cool. Me and him beefing, but I still have my little outside situation going on, okay? We end up stopped talking, okay? We stopped talking for a good, like, 6 months because I was tweaking. And at the end of the day, you was in this public-ass relationship, so go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't bring myself to conform to what he thought I was supposed to be. At the end of the day, you want to act up, I'm going to act up. And we both going to be out here acting the So anyways, from there, I had ended up, working at Allure. Everything was going good at Allure. I'm making money. Okay, cool. Allure ends up getting shut down. There was like a bad situation. We don't got to talk about it, whatever, because I'm still cool, whatever. So from there, I end up going to Magic. Okay, so I start working at Magic. Everything's going good. The thing about it is that I'm already known in Atlanta now. Everybody knows Gorgeous Doll. So me going to work, making money was easy until I met Baller. And Baller is a guy that goes into Magic City and takes money away from the girls because he's an outside agent. He's not an employee there. So pretty much like their own in-house pimp, okay? So me, I'm working at Magic. Everybody knows me. I'm making money. Everything's going great, okay? Until I start beefing with him with the baller. So I'm telling Magic, the owner, like, look, I ain't never worked at no club that takes money from girls like this. And then you're letting a man tell us we have to give him a certain amount of our money. That's not right. They're like, oh, well, Baller's his own person. No, this is your club. This is your club. So at the end of the day, no. And my thing is, I understand like girls who don't get put on the money that do shit like that, but I don't need no help doing nothing like that. Okay. So it was one day I was in a bag. It was like we all had made $1,800 and the baller $500 a piece, $500 each girl. He ended up walking out with $6,000. We ended up walking out with $1,300. So I'm like, what? A girl I was cool with spoke up. They fired her the next day. So me, I'm like, oh, they really standing by this man. They really standing by this man. At this point, me and Pluto are arguing. We're beefing. We ain't, listen, it's a dub, okay? Because I'm not going to conform to your bullshit. So at the end of the day, I'm going through all of this, but I ain't saying much of anything to him about it. And like, anytime we would talk to this day, it's arguing, okay? It's very, very toxic, okay? Very toxic, very bad. And me, it's just like, because you don't understand, you could have left me alone. You could have left me alone. Even this last time, you could have left me alone. Okay? I'm gonna get into it. But with Magic, I ended up, going back and forth with them like, this not right. It's not right. So I'm gonna speed it up, okay? I'm gonna speed it up. And meet me at part, I think this is about to be part 8, and we're gonna get into it. Part 8 of my lore. So where we left off, I was telling y'all when I started working at Magic, okay? So I started working at Magic, okay? I'm chilling, I'm in my vibe or whatever, but I was like trying to tell them, like, y'all know this is illegal. Like, y'all are letting somebody take outside money. So that was already something that I had spoke on many times, okay? Okay, cool. So one day, I'm looking at my email. I've had the same email since I moved to Atlanta, okay? I get a party invitation to his birthday, to Pluto's birthday. So I'm like, mind you, we ain't been talking. We're beefed out right now. So I look at the invitation. It has a little hotel room booking. Everything was on it, okay? It was like, here's your room. Here's your da-da. Come to this birthday party. So me, I'm calling my homegirls like, y'all think I should go to this? Like, maybe it was an accident. Like, gorgeous, you had the same email since that man met you. He sent you that email. He made sure you was on that damn guest list. Go. So for me, right, it was around the time that we were going live. And if y'all remember, somebody was hopping on the live and I was eating and hanging out with that person. You got to piece it together. If you was there, you was there. If you wasn't, you wasn't. But this person had sent a truck to pick me up and I went to go eat with them. Okay. And I knew that it was unbeen through. I knew I shouldn't have went, but I did because I didn't give a. Okay. You play with your mother. Don't play with me because I get down, okay? So anyways, I go start hanging out with that person, okay? That person is really real close to him, or whatever. So then I had got the invitation to the birthday party. So I'm like, oh my gosh, should I go? And I'm like, no, Courtney, this is playing into the hand. This is playing into the bullshit. Don't go. Don't go. But what did I do? I went. So the same person that was getting on my live, of course, was going to be there too. So I was like, oh, are you going to Vegas? Are you going to party? He was like, yeah, you going? This person ended up kind of like feeling away because we had went to dinner a couple of times, but it wasn't nothing to feel away over, But they also were just like, he had told me like, it's been plenty of times that me and him have dealt with the same girl. And I'm like, look, I'm done with that person. So as soon as he seen me moving on, but not just moving on, but to somebody that he was close with, that's when he sent that invitation to my email to come to his birthday. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Anybody? Okay, cool. I go. I fly out to Vegas. I go to the birthday party. Okay, cool. When I get to the birthday party, this same person that was on my live that y'all had seen send the truck for us to go eat was there. So I had my own room, okay? But my room wasn't ready when I landed. So that person was like, you can come get dressed in my room. It's good. You good, okay, whatever. And he was there with like 3 other girls. One he was dating. The other one was his best friend. And there was this other girl. Okay, cool, whatever. So he was like, you can put your luggage in my room. We're about to go to, I guess, it was like some little party that he was having in the penthouse part of this hotel. So I go put my stuff in there, change real quick. We all go to the party. So when I go to the party, I'm chilling or whatever, but he sees me and I'm just like, yeah, bitch, I came, whatever. But it was not what I expected, okay? I had my own room, my own situation. Like, not situation, but I just had my own room. Like, I wasn't up under him. You get what I'm saying? So we all ended up going to, what the fuck is the club called? It was a strip club in Las Vegas owned by the boxer or whatever. We ended up pulling up there. That's how I had met him and met his daughter, and, you know, everything was cool. Okay, cool, whatever. So me, I was just on my own thing, okay? I was just on my own thing out here at this man's birthday. So I was kind of confused, like, why would you invite me out here? And I know that it's a million hoes out here, and what was the point? But because he's narcissism psycho, I figured out what the point was. You saw me getting close to somebody that you didn't want me to get close to, so let me pull her back in. Let me try to pull this back in. And what did my dumb ass do? Went for it. So in Vegas, whatever, had fun, went to the party, had a great time. Okay, cool, whatever. Returned home. Okay, so at this point was when like all the Magic City stuff was just like brewing. Okay, when the whole situation had went crazy. Okay, so for me, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know if I wanted to move to LA. Here's my options where I was gonna move. LA, I was gonna go to Dubai and spend a year there. Pretty much I was gonna go somewhere where I could spend a year just to like refresh, rebrand, rebuild, whatever. So I get a call and he's like, hey Pluto, hey, what you doing? Nothing in Atlanta. Oh, come to me. Okay, Grammy weekend, y'all, we're getting into some shit. Okay, so me being slow, being dumb, I keep getting sent these tests and I fail them every time. Okay, this one I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass the next one though. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna pass the next one because I'm fed the so I go. Nope, hold on, back up. It was before Grammy weekend. Before Grammy weekend, he asked me to fly out to Miami, okay? I fly to Miami, meet up with him in Miami. Okay, cool, whatever. Then he questions me about this person. Now, let me back it up a couple months, okay? I had a friend, a girl I was cool with. Okay, we worked at Magic together. There was a certain athlete who came into town and he knew I was good for putting together parties for girls. Okay, now me and this athlete never touched, sucked, kissed, nothing ever. Okay, he was just cool. I was cool. That's it. I was bringing the bitches around for him. It was nothing like that. But we all in the club. My homegirl next to me, okay? My homegirl next to me, she showed me her phone. She like, I don't want to be in nothing that y'all got going on, so let me show you this. Pluto done texted her phone talking about some, yo, it's Pluto. She's like, gorgeous. I don't know how he got my number. I don't know what's going on. I said, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. I'm outside with this big-ass basketball player. He probably thinks it's something, so he done found your number because I'm sure he got sent a video with you next to me. So now he's texting you while you're sitting next to me in the club trying to get up under my skin. I said, it's okay. She was like, I don't want to be a part of nothing. Da, da, da. I'm sitting here like, girl, you're already a part of it. And at the end of the day, do you really think that she was going to turn him down? No. So the next day, she ends up calling me and I'm like, girl, listen, if you want to continue to be cool with me, just send me a screenshot. Send me a screenshot of what your conversation was. She's like, I'm just going to block him. I said, no. When you texted him back, because I know you did, bitch, send me what was said. She was like, at the end of the day, I just don't want to be in nothing. I said, listen, at the end of the day, if you're not going to block him, if you're going to keep talking to him, get off my phone. Blocked her. Okay, she had her sister calling me. I was like, look, I don't got nothing to say. At the end of the day, I know how girls are with him. So it's already a dub. Me and her not friends no more. She can go out to him. It's cool. I know what's going on. So the reason why I started entertaining the situation on the TikTok shit that y'all saw with that live when I went to eat with that person was because he had just texted my homegirl while she was sitting next to me trying to make me mad because he was under the impression that I was dealing with this athlete. And I wasn't. But that's how sneaky that bitch is. You get what I'm saying? So from here, me and the girl stopped being friends, whatever. Then I see her in Miami. I know where you at, bitch. I know what you got going on. And I know that you... Okay, cool. Or not my... Everybody. So at the end of the day, I'm just like, okay, that's how you want to play. We could play it. Okay, cool, whatever. So then comes the birthday, all that. Okay, let's back it on back up. So at this point, he's like, come out to Miami. Come see me. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. At this point, I'm going through everything I'm going through in Magic City. I ain't doing shit. I'm just chilling, right? So what do? I get on and I go, okay? I land in Miami, I go to my room, and I'm chilling, okay? He pulls up, and his first question is, so you talking about his friend. I said, you talking about my friend, right? He get mad, he walk out. What do? Go back to the airport and fly home. Over it, okay? Irritated, because who was you playing with? Did you, girl? Don't question me about did I? No, I didn't sleep with him, but that's not the point. The point of it is don't question me when I know how you've been moving, and I know you just had my homegirl down here. Stop playing with me, right? And the homegirl, she don't even realize, babe, you are a casualty of this war that we're going through. He don't care about you, okay? Like, but she went for it, so cool. Okay? I go back home. I leave him. It was the first time that I ever really just said, you know, nigga, I'm getting on it. You got up, went home. He really didn't expect me to leave. He had been like, I'm gonna come see you a little later. I'm hot right now. You're cold. Goodbye. You thought you were just gonna be able to walk out on me and I was gonna sit here and wait for you until you decided to come back and talk about the situation? No, you good. So I went home. Okay? I went home, blocked all his numbers. Okay? About a day later, he called my business phone. He's like, yeah, so I'm just trying to change, all the bullshit. I'm really believing it, okay? He said he was going to change, going to do better, a bunch of bullshit, okay? So what do? I go meet with him for Grammy weekend. About to get into it at the next part. Because we're gonna make it up to Miami, what happened in Miami.
Ciao. I know this video is already long so far, so we're going to go to part 2 next. But let me know what you think about this video so far down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts so far about the story? What are your takeaways so far? And there's more. See, Future even end up responding to her. People are talking about this entire story time. So, guys, just let me know. For me personally, I feel like girls in this industry, they know exactly what they are getting themselves into. They know who they are getting themselves into, and um, Gorgeous Door. Like, I feel like she's very hilarious. I feel like the way she tells the story, you will know that she knows the part where she plays her own F up, but she's owning it with her full chest. So I kind of like, okay, I like that. I like when someone is telling their story. They're telling their story with their full chest and they're telling their part where they played in it. So yeah, I guess in the entire story and people's response, I'm peeping here and there, is that Future met his match and Future can get over her. I know some of you guys might be saying that she looks familiar. Yes, she do looks familiar. She is the same girl that released the video of Davido begging her. That video that went viral. I didn't do that. I didn't make video on that story, but yeah, she's the same girl. So yeah, I guess she's a big deal in Atlanta. But one thing I caught from the story is the fact that she found out that she can deposit more than $10,000 daily. Who is making 10K a day? Like, these girls don't be making that much money, really? I'm just like, honestly. Anyway, guys, there's more to the story, and I like the way she tells her story. I like the way she is confident on her own path and allowing Future playing Future the way Future is being played. And the fact that she said she didn't even know that Future was everybody's man, like, who doesn't know? Since after Sarah, I think we all know. And I think that she said that what's the word, that Future, when Future finds out you're moving forward, then he wants to lure you back. I guess that's why Sierra did I bet you still love me soon as you find out with someone else. Da, 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 da. I bet you still needed me soon as I guess that's why Sierra made that song, because I guess he was trying to lure her back and all that. But yeah, let's go. Well, like, I really want to hear the whole story, so I'm just going to stop my own commentary. There's really not much I can say here. So we're going to check out part 2, which is going to come up almost like in the next 3 to 4 hours. So let me know what you think about the story time so far. Okay, share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. Yeah, so go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Do see.